Now, you alluded before, and this is something that I'd like to chat about. It's the fact that, Princess, and a lot of people don't realise this, are probably one of the biggest innovators in the cruise industry, and you've brought a lot of new ideas to the cruise industry over the years, many of which have now been copied by other lines. You mentioned Movies Under the Stars. I can think of the Big Ships Tour, the Chef's Table experience. Tell us a little bit about this, because you've got a TV studio, another first, haven't you, on board Royal Princess?
We have, yeah. So our history with innovation goes back, really back to the start of Princess Cruises as a brand. We introduced balcony, we were the first to introduce balcony accommodation back, right, I believe, in the early 1970s. I'd need to check my history on that. And we've continued to innovate from that. But I think we see ourselves as the quiet innovator. We think of new ideas, we introduce them, we refine them. And most importantly, when we find something that we believe works, we roll it out across the fleet. As I mentioned before, we pride ourselves on being consistent. That's what our customers love, and that's why they come back time and time again. So for us, it's about continually evolving those. We don't look to change everything, because that compromises that consistency that passengers love. But when we have a new ship, it's a great opportunity to try new innovations. So the onboard film studio is a great example of that. So we have live cooking shows, interviews with the ship staff. We have the morning programme that's recorded live and broadcast from there every morning that people can go and watch.
And the studio audience, you have a live studio audience,
yeah.
Don't you? Yeah.
So a really unique innovation, but we continue to evolve them. So Movies Under the Stars, we were the first to introduce that on our ships, but that's we believe it's been maybe copied and imitated by others, but the unique experience of doing it with Princess is what we do around that. So whether you're watching Movies Under the Stars in Alaska and it's with a blanket, the warm milk and cookies that we bring around for the guests, or whether it's in the Mediterranean enjoying a cocktail in the jacuzzi watching Movies Under the Stars. That's the little differences that we make with these innovations. So it's not just about bringing in, it's continually evolving them, listening to our customers' feedback and changing them to do that. And we, it's very important for us that when we introduce new things, we look to think about how we can roll them out across the fleet. So an example of that is on Royal Princess. We have the latest multimedia centre in all of the cabins, so to allow guests to watch films on demand, TV shows on demand. We were very careful when we planned that we had the ability to roll that out across the fleet, and that was a prerequisite for looking at that, because it's not just about having it on one ship, it's about having it eventually on all of them.
And the other thing I'm always impressed with Princess is again, something you introduced, something you innovated with, was the concept of the Italian piazza, the town square, where spontaneity and life just suddenly erupts. And you brought this onto your ships, and I believe that's now been expanded onto Royal, and soon to be Grand Princess, even larger. Tell us a little bit about the piazza.
Absolutely. So the piazza is the heart of the ship. It's it's a very lively environment. It has a Italian street cafe feel to it, and it's where our customers love being. Royal Princess was an evolution of that. It's one of the biggest piazzas that we have across the fleet, and we've expanded it for that reason, that our customers absolutely love it. We have a range of dining and drinks options, so Vine's Wine Bar as an example, when people want potentially just a more informal food experience, and a drink, a bit of tapas, nice glass of wine, and as you said, the somewhat spontaneous entertainment that happens. So I was travelling on board Royal Princess following her launch in June last year, and there was a BMX display that they had on, a guy doing all sorts of stunts on there, and I had my girlfriend on board, and she was very taken aback by not only the kind of spontaneous aspect to it, but also the variety. So there was ballroom dancing down there, if that's your thing, if you're keen to try that, and lots of other innovations down there as well. So we will continue to evolve that, and it's really the hub of the ship, as I said. So it's great to see Royal Princess evolving that, and with Regal Princess, that again will very much be at the heart of the ship.